Hey Gemini, welcome to your March 2021 Money, Career, and Biz reading with me, Stella Wilde. This is for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, your general money, career, and biz energies for March 2021. So everything you need to know is in the description. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, if you'd like to know what the tarot cards are that I'm using, etc. Links are in the description, so just check them out there. And if you love astrology, you definitely want to check out my free online astrology calendar. The link for that is in the description as well. So Gemini, Mars will be in your sign starting March 3rd. So you may feel some powerful energy happening in your world. You may be very busy with personal projects. So let's see what the energies have to say. We're going to start with this deck, no reversals, to get the general feel and flow of the tarot energies. We will pull from this deck, the large and bold, bodacious deck, one card for further clarification, life purpose oracle card, more tarot, and money and the law of attraction at the end. So I am so glad that you are here, Gemini. And I hope that you're doing really, really well. And yes, I use Western astrology, in case any of you are wondering, not sidereal. So Mars is going to fire you up, Gemini. Let's see what's going on. You have the Ace of Beautiful Wands and the Six of Swords. This card has been coming up so much in these readings, and I have been shuffling. So Six of Swords is Gemini energy for me, since it's the number 6 and it's air energy. So there seems to be a situation where you're getting the go-ahead, you're getting the green light, you're getting the kick up the bum from the universe, Ace of Wands, to finally move on, move forward, and get out of some stuck mental energy, since it is swords. Freeing yourself from maybe something that you were, some misperception, some idea you were holding on to that has been causing you stress and anxiety. There's a new way forward for you, and you're going to see that this month. And you know, the Ace of Wands is gorgeous. It is about starting something new, and more importantly, it is the thumbs up from the universe that you are good to go. So something beautiful is starting for you, and it could involve some sort of move. This doesn't just have to be mental energy you're expending, although, you know, it might just be primarily mental. Maybe you're making up your mind to move in a new direction. I mean, literally move. So we'll see. We got to pull some more cards, but let's see what else we have. We have the Four of Swords, the Eight of Coins, Justice, the Five of Cups, the Seven of Cups, and the Emperor. Okay, so we definitely have a story going on here for you. This really was, for a lot of people, February, Mercury being retrograde. But more importantly, I think you needed a little time out to figure out something. And I also feel like with this Eight of Coins, the Justice, you know, you could be studying very hard for like the bar exam, for a real estate license, for a promotion in a law or legal field, or something to do with law enforcement. You're studying very, very hard. Maybe it didn't work out the first time around. That's possible. Some of you are getting a do-over this month with something. But more importantly, I think also you don't want to disappoint yourself, Gemini. You know, there's something here, like you have your heart set on something big manifesting in your life very soon in regards to money and career. Maybe in April, because we have the Aries energy here and we have the Ace of Wands. We have the Seven of Cups here. There is some important wish you are trying to manifest. And like I said, it might have not worked out before. Could be second chance coming around for you in some way. But I'm feeling kind of 50-50. I'm feeling half of you may be going through that, but the other half, you don't want to disappoint yourself. All right, so you've taken a little time out to reevaluate. This may also be the first 4 days of March for you. the Four of Swords, like you just need to kind of get your head together a little bit. Very possible with this energy. I'm not feeling like this is your whole month's energy. No. I'm feeling like, there is a reassessment. And the other thing I'm feeling is that some of you, this card for me is sometimes like the energy of you made your bed, you got to lie in it. So there's like some consequences. So some of you, there may have been some consequences to actions you did or did not take, previously that you want to change. You may not like the situation that you find yourself in, possible, which is why, again, you don't want to be disappointed again. So there's something to do with these two energies together, is like you took a break to figure out how can we make sure this doesn't happen again, or that we can change the consequences of something that maybe didn't pan out exactly the way you wanted to. So you got the green light. Like I said, you got the go ahead to really move on, move forward, change your mindset, and change your life in a very profound way. I mean, you have the Eight of Coins here. Now, this is working, but you can see from this particular card, he is studying the accounting books, or literally studying something in relation to his job, or trying to get a promotion, go to the next level. We do have entrepreneurial energy here with the Emperor showing up. So it is possible some of you are really, studying something for business to, get your own business started. This can be with the Justice here. Like I said, I mentioned the career zones before associated with this. But this can also be, doing the legal paperwork to start your own business, like getting your LLC, getting your bank accounts, getting all those things in order. So for some of you, sorry, excuse me, my allergies, my throat's been acting up today. So for some of you, you're finally moving forward with, your business plan, your LLC, all of your incorporation paperwork, etc. And you're doing it. So this is very, very nice energy. You may have a Libra involved as well. The Justice card that is here could be a Libra helping you out. But the other thing I'm feeling too, because this of course has the scales here, and you like Libra since you are the twins, and Libra is the scales. I mean, both of your energies need to find balance in some way. So the same thing here, Gemini. There's something about you finding, the middle way here. While it is wonderful that you're taking the initiative and doing something, you're starting something really big for yourself, you have to make sure that you pace yourself and you don't get burned out. Very, very important, because you look at you, you're so focused this month. And I think that's the Mars energy. Mars is ruled by Aries. Here's the Aries energy in the reading. And, that's the sheer power of the will, Ace of Wands, and focusing your energy. I mean, the symbol for Mars has the little arrow, has the stinger on its tail, so to speak. Like Mars is the arrow forward, focused, knowing exactly the target it wants to hit, what it wants to actualize. So, with this Ace of Wands, like, exactly what you want to create, what you want to actualize in your life. You probably still have a few other things, because the Seven of Cups is here, that you do want to manifest also. But your best use of your energy this month, Gemini, is to focus, and I think you will. I mean, you got this right here, this first energy. But there's still, because let's face it, you're a multi-passionate person. You like a lot of different things, and that's, part of your charm, and your skill set. Like, you really like you like a lot of stuff. And, even while you are focused, there may be the siren song pull of like a few other things that may be getting your attention. But I would encourage you that it's fine to daydream a little. But when you're actually doing things in the world, focus on the one target that you have, and also keep the balance so that you're not burned out. So I love this energy for you. I feel very strongly you can actualize a powerful change in your life this month out of something that, like I said, may have been a disappointment in the past and didn't come together. You got a lot of powerful energy here And like I said, some of you, it involves those fields I talked about before. I mean, I'm not feeling so much, I have to be honest, I'm not feeling so much this is a legal decision. I'm not feeling that. I'm feeling it's more that you work in the fields that I mentioned, or it's about paperwork, since it's next to this, business paperwork. So very, very nice energy. And, you're making plans too. That's the other thing with this Emperor energy. You see he has the little scrolls and the book in his hand. You're making plans really to ace something. Ace of Wands. So this is great. And like I said, this is, I think, happening in March, but I feel this is energy going to spill over into April as well with this fire energy that is here. All right, let's pick a one of these bold and bodacious cards and see what else we have for you, Gemini, with this situation. This is very good, though. Very good. A lot of signs are getting that Six of Swords. This is a powerful month to initiate change and to move forward. All the planets are moving forward. No more Mercury retrograde. So, very good. All right, let's see. All right, this one's popping out in my hand. What do we have? Okay, so we have the Five of Wands. So this is what I was speaking to earlier. You can see in this one, they're all like discombobulated. Is anybody in charge of these people? Are they fighting? Are they trying to build something? Are they just a bunch of doofuses? We don't really know. So the you're not a doofus. I'm saying the people in the Five of Wands card. So, this is the energy, because it's physical, it's wands. It is the energy of being kind of all over the place, that we got too many things going on. So again, this is our wild card. This gives us extra information that's saying, Gemini, you know the goal. You know what the thing is that you want to manifest, the one thing. Use the Mars in your sign to focus. Not have your energy scattered all over the place, running hither and thither, putting out 5 different fires, when the one fire you really need to focus on is your own personal agenda. So don't let other people around you, this could be a bunch of other people around you, like silly people you work with, or family members or friends, whatever, that are, Gemini, help me do this. Gemini, help me do that. I need you, Gemini. No, you don't. I got to focus on my own thing this month, because having Mars in your sign, like, you got to make use of that energy. It can, like I said, really give you a positive kick in the tush to focus and get motivated. I mean, you are a motivated person, but having Mars in your sign really can get you going in a good way. So there's a lot of passion and drive. You don't need to waste it on dealing with other people's shenanigans, especially if they're annoying shenanigans. All right, Gemini, let's see what else we have going on for you this month with a life purpose oracle card. Let's see what else is going on for Gemini. This is very good. You got some powerful, powerful energy to manifest something you're going to be very proud of for your future, the Emperor. All right, let's see. Okay, yeah, this one was, I'm going to take these top 2. They were popping. They were like going like this. Okay, so we have speaker and we have sensitivity. Your life purpose involves your skills of oration. Yes, Geminis, natural communicators. And then we have sensitivity. You're becoming more sensitive and need to make changes accordingly. Isn't that interesting? So sensitive to energy, sensitive to your environment. So this goes back to that Five of Wands energy that we just looked at. Like I said, you don't have time to have your energy zapped and dragged on by other people who can't get their act together. So very interesting. I'm going to dive into this a little bit. So some of you who've been interested in sharing your message, I mean, it doesn't have to be necessarily as a speaker. I mean, that's what we have here. I mean, that may be relevant to some of you, but just getting your message out there. Like, what do we need to know about that? Speaking your truth, getting your message out. So let's see. And of course, in a business sense. So let's see. So it's going to be important for you to do that, to speak your truth, share your truth. This tower's been coming up a lot as well. And I mean, I've been shuffling. And the Seven of Wands. Okay. So for some of you, this is what I feel. I think some of you may have a surprise invitation to share your message with the world this month. And I'm feeling that it could be like some sort of podcast, a TED Talk, an interview, something like that. It's going to make you a little nervous though. That's the situation. So the seven, and nervous in a good way. The butterflies in the stomach that are exciting because you're doing something that's going to be good for you and it's a good opportunity, but it just makes you nervous because it's the type of thing to make anybody nervous, even if they don't look nervous on the outside. So the Seven of Wands is about, again, wands, staying grounded, being able to navigate a situation with perfect poise and balance. Like, you got this. So the surprise, I think, is the invitation. This is not bad. So let's see what else we have. Five of Swords, mental stress, Nine of Swords, and the Ace of Cups. Okay, so here's the thing. This is what I feel. There is a very specific message here for a few of you out there who have been really wanting to put yourself and your message out in a bigger way, a bolder way, or maybe for the very first time. There is some stuff that needs to be figured out here. It's mental. Look at this. We had the Six of Swords before. Now we have the Five of Swords and the Nine of Swords. So for those of you who resonate with this and really want to be that confident person on the stage or being interviewed on the podcast or talking on the YouTube channel, there is something about facing your fear about being seen and being that person who is the orator, who is the person that all eyes are on. So Five of Swords is mental stress, daytime anxiety. Nine of Swords is nighttime anxiety. So I do feel that you will triumph in whatever this is, because we also have the Ace of Cups here. So again, I feel Ace of Cups can be an opportunity, a very nice opportunity. You had the Ace of Wands, now you're having the Ace of Cups. So there could be some beautiful opportunity that you actually have long been waiting for, especially in sharing your message. However, it may scare you a little. It's a little scary because we got this. So it's going to be, I don't know. I think that for some of you, it's going to be important for you to work through this. Now, whether you work through it talking to a friend, getting some coaching on public speaking, something like that, possible. But this is just anxiety. So maybe there has to be some way that you can deal with your anxiety over. I mean, this is like a very common anxiety issue for people, public speaking of any kind. So, you know, it may be the type of thing where you need some practice in front of a few friends, something like that. You will do it. You're going to do it. You got the Seven of Wands here. It may, like I said, it may be a little wobbly, but you're going to do it. Because the opportunity, the Tower and the Ace of Cups is too good to pass up. And that Ace of Wands we had. And it could be the making of you, the Emperor. So you're rising to the next level in sharing your message. It's time to step into that and let your anxiety... I'm not saying you shouldn't be anxious. I would never say that to anybody. But let your anxiety be put in its proper place. Because, you know, fear and anxiety is there to protect us. It's at a very base level. That's its purpose, so that we don't make silly mistakes, you know, and you know, have a dinosaur eat us. I mean, that's really what it's there for. It's you know, long ingrained in our brain. But there is a way to be able to manage this in some way so that it doesn't stop you from taking the opportunity to share your message. There's no more dinosaurs. So there's a way to manage it. So you'll find your way. You'll figure it out in those ways that I suggested. But the Ace of Cups is also gorgeous in terms of, because aces can be, it's about the number one. It's about the I. So this can be about, feeling really good about yourself. And also, again, having somebody else offer you a cup because they see how wonderful you are. And they want you to share your message on their podcast, on their YouTube channel, or your fans are clamoring to hear and see more of you. Yet you've been holding back for some reason. So it's time to get out there. It really is. It's time. And, it's interesting in this card too, because there's a big angel on it. And, maybe that's, Archangel Gabriel, I believe, to work with in terms of communication. You can do some Googling on that. So that might be of some assistance to you as well. Calling on angelic assistance, maybe working with some Bach flower remedies, BACH flower remedies. Of course, check with your doctor. I mean, they don't have any medicinal properties, but still check with somebody before you would take that, because I am not a medical practitioner. But those are easily found at places like Whole Foods or another type of health store. So, and they have them for all different types of emotional situations, and they're tinctures made from flowers. So that might be of help to you. But you got this. Like, you're going to do it. You're going to do it, Gemini. And it's in right timing. You're supposed to be doing this now. There's something about showing up and speaking your truth, sharing your message that is going to take you to the next level in your business. So, in your career. So, that's what needs to be done. Okay. So let's see what else we have. Because it's one thing, like you're a skilled communicator, but it's one thing to communicate with your best friend or just with people you meet at the store, whatever, you're hanging out. And it's quite another to get up on a stage in front of 500 people or even 50 people, or even make videos and talk nonstop for YouTube or interviewed on a podcast. It's a different thing. So you're going to do it. All right, let's see what else we have. Let's pull a money and the law of attraction for you. Okay, that one's flying. What do we have? I want to harmonize with what I believe is good. I want to be the best I can be. See, this goes back to exactly what I was discussing earlier. I want to do and have and live in a way that is in harmony with my idea of the greatest goodness. I want to harmonize physically here in this body with that which I believe to be the best or the good way of life. If you will make those statements and then do not take action unless you feel good, you will always be moving in harmony with your idea of that which is good. So yeah, it is about moving in harmony. It's not about getting zapped by the Five of Wands, other people's shenanigans. It's about attuning to your sensitivity and, how you're becoming more sensitive to energies. And it is about making choices that are going to be aligned with your purpose and energy, your Ace of Wands, your Emperor, and your Eight of Coins that you had, and your Seven of Cups as well. So there is something here, this first line, I want to be the best I can be. This goes back to what I said in the very beginning of the video. Some of you are having a big second chance this month to make something fabulous happen for yourself. So use the energy, don't let it use you. All right, Gemini, I love you guys, and I cannot wait to hear how the energy is resonating for you. So make sure to check in March and let me know. That's it for me, Stella Wilde signing out. Have a great month.